Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Follow the prompter. You guys know to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell, and come join this family called Stock Up You. Listen, this family is called Stock Up with Larry Jones, but this is sponsored by Stock Up You. That's going to be the top link below. Coupon code LEARN, LEARN. All right, we're going to get right into it, good people, and just go and see what's happening. I'm losing my voice, so I'm just going to try to make this one short. All right, we could see that the S&P is still nearing all-time highs at 67.42. Look at that, 67. This was Tom Lee's earlier year-end price, and we're there already. And a lot of analysts were saying that was crazy at the beginning of the year that we could get to 67. Well, we're here already at 6,700. And we can see the NASDAQ is pretty flat. You can see they're right there in lockstep. So we started out, and the S&P is higher, but the NASDAQ is lower. We can see, but they are operating in lockstep. When in doubt, zoom out. We're still up. Look at that, 500 points for the NASDAQ. Let's go to the month, and we're up 178 points on the NASDAQ and 47 for the S&P. So the S&P is like just hovering around those highs, and we're going to see what's going on. All right. The major U.S. indexes are very close to record highs. Again, I just went over that. I got a few notes here on this pad and on my phone. So it's at the S&P 500 is just 0.4% below its all-time high at the time of this. Reuters reported. On Monday, the markets rallied. The Dow 1.1%, NASDAQ 1.4%. But there is caution with many high expectations around earnings. Some fade moments for futures today, says tip ranks. And so that's why I'm saying market near highs, but jitters exist. So the market is going high, jitters exist. We have geopolitical situation going on. We got crumbling talks between Trump and President Xi and Trump and Putin, right? That's not done yet, though. You know, we keep seeing little rays of light. We know, Israel and the Gaza Strip is looking better. Though it's not done, it's looking better. So we'll just go from there. I'm going to talk about a couple of stock that I'm buying on some bad news, right? So we had gold prices actually cooled off. Gold prices suffered worse losses in 12 years after a huge rally. So this is why I didn't chase gold at an all-time high. And it never fails. When Bitcoin gets to 125, that's when people say, is it too late? When Bitcoin gets to 130, people say, is it too late? When Bitcoin was down at 19, you say, those same people say, I'm not touching it. It's too low. It's going to trash. When it's 30,000, oh, no, it's not. No. But when it gets 50,000, then they say, hey, is it too late? And then you go, no, it's not too late. Well, I'll wait. Then it gets 100,000. Is it too late? And so gold is one of the commodities that you want to buy it when no one's talking about it, when it's beat down. Gold and silver keeps hitting all-time new highs. And people, even yesterday, say, Larry, should I buy gold? And I just didn't answer it. So now, today, we have gold prices suffering worst loss in 12 years because trees don't grow to the sky. So what I'm going to say to you, if you want gold, you wait until everything is fine. Gold is low. No one's talking about it. You have to buy it and hold it long term. I don't have any gold. I used to have some, but I don't, right? It's one of those long holds. All right. So look at this. Trump tariffs live update. Trump signs rare earth deal with Australia, comma, but he's wavering on a meeting with President Xi. And so off again, on again, off again, on again with these rare earth deals. So that's why I didn't load up on the rare earth deals, all right, or the rare earth stocks. So now you got USAR just taking a beating now after we got out. But I did buy some Cleveland Cliffs, okay? I bought some Cleveland Cliffs today, all right? I just bought some today. I alerted the family, money moves, and we bought some. So on yesterday, it roared. It roared over 20% on yesterday. But what's happening today? So it jumped up 20% on yesterday because they were saying that they are thinking about rare earths, right? They were going to get into the rare earths. And today they got downgraded, and so it plunged. In an independent report, Cleveland Cliffs Inc. Chairman and CEO said that the company's official kickoff efforts to extend beyond steelmaking and into rare earths mining with the potential of 2 mining sites in Michigan and Minnesota. If successful, it would align Cleveland Cliffs with a broader national strategy for critical mineral independence, which is one of the things that the president of the United States is looking for. Even the former president, this is something that we are behind on because we are at the mercy. We don't have enough rare earth materials for all of the cars, the EVs, just everything that has to be manufactured with rare earths. We don't have enough. So we have to do something about it, good people. All right. So there is another stock that I bought some of, and it is Oklo, ticker symbol OKLO. It is down by 13.34% at the time of this. Okay. So I know someone will probably say, Larry, you're catching a falling knife. Well, I like to look for opportunities. And the reason why this is selling off is that Kathy Wood, she did a big sale on it. So she was selling some of her shares. See here? Here it is right here. Now, for those of you that know Kathy Wood, she's the CEO of ARC. She likes to take profits, right, when a stock is going up. As a matter of fact, some would say her timing is not good because some of these stocks go on to rally after she sells, but it spooks the market. So Kathy Wood sells 53,000 shares of nuclear stock that is up 650% in 2025. Okay. Now, some people say she don't know what she's talking about. I disagree with you because she just simply takes profit early. All right. What she usually do is she'll sell in profit because she just wants to reallocate that money or that liquidity. So she is looking for another position. That's the way she operates, and she's successful in doing that. Okay, so let's look at a little crypto. So I'm going to just go over this with you guys. We could see that Bitcoin is fighting its way back to 112. It was earlier, starting to cool off a little bit in the last 24 hours. We are just under 1%, and Ethereum is, not looking that hot. It's fighting, good people. It is fighting. But I have a report I want to show you guys why I'm buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. The 2 largest ETH treasury firms doubled down during last week's crypto market correction, with both SharpLink and Bitmine adding to their reserves. Look at this. After raising an additional $76 million last week, SharpLink recently expanded its total Ether treasury near $3.5 billion. In addition, Bitmine, you guys know, ticker symbol BMNR, reported buying another $800 million to bring its reserve above $13 billion. Okay, so while the fear is in the street, they're buying and I'm buying. I'm just telling you guys, I'm buying more Bitcoin daily. I showed you guys on yesterday's video, I got daily buys of Bitcoin and Ether. At this point, there's nothing wrong with the other ones, but I like to have the big dogs. And if you're asking, Larry, I got $5,000. What should I just buy ETH? Remember, Keenan said this, I love it. Only poor thinks or. I have them both, Ether and Bitcoin, okay? And I'm in this for the long run. I'm in, especially with Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm in it for the long run with these. And I plan on accumulating heavier in crypto winter when it finally does come. But I do believe we will hit all-time new highs before that. I believe that could come as early as next month. That's what I believe. And if it doesn't, I'm good. I'm going to accumulate. I'm going to continue to add dry powder to my portfolios, meaning my crypto portfolios as well as my stock portfolios. And then I'm going to continue to buy, right? Hey, I apologize for the voice, but every year this time when the weather change, it's getting really cold here in Chicagoland, and it's my allergies are just taking over. Guys, look, coupon code is LEARN, LEARN. My Black Friday sale is going on right now. Get all the way to checkout. Don't just see the price at the top. It's discounted. Get all the way to checkout. See what's in the class. And before this month is out, I'm already uploading classes. They're just not visible yet. A full-on Options for Dummies class, or should I say chapter, in Stock Up You. And for those of you that already have it, you don't have to pay a dime more. I'm also going to add another chapter, and all of these chapters will be added by November, by the first week in November. I'm trying to do it by the first day in November. Right, good people? Let's see if I'll have a voice tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.